So the right out of the box, they've got Samoa Joe in the ring doing a promo and a recap of last week where the Devils, had attacked. And I mean, you can't go wrong with putting Joe in the ring to do an interview because he's one of the only dependable professional ones these days that you want to listen to on this program. But as he is a heel, he gets big Joe chants. This company has now become a roster of the most popular heels and the most blasé baby faces in the industry. So he did the promo talking about taking care of MJF until his title match. If he wanted to take care of MJF, he ought to kept him out of the ring with Jay White, because that's where all of MJF's goddamn injuries occurred. But anyway, it was the beer brand that Hangnail Page drinks that MJF got hit over the head with, the bottle next to him, and Joe couldn't find Page anywhere, so now they're trying to finger Adam Page. They ought to get a proctologist in here to do it right. So as soon as he says that, of course, here comes the music for the hangnail. And Brian, I'll let you chime in on this. When he comes out, does anybody give a shit about this guy anymore? Even their audience.
The most hardcore of the believers still do.
Well, a lot of them believe a lot of things. But he gets in the ring and does if you're accusing me, then say it to my face. I don't care who did it, blah, blah, blah. Joe is great, and everything he says registers with people. And Page is just to me, sorry. And then suddenly, here comes Roderick Strong out screaming, Samoa! Samoa, because that's his gimmick. For those of you who have tried so hard to forget, is that he screams everybody's name, or first name, but I guess Samoa is Samoa Joe's first name. See, that's the comedy part of it. And I'll just say it one more time because it bears repeating. They've made Roddy look and act so ridiculous that nobody can care about him. And they made Taven and Bennett the mute flunkies of the guy that nobody can care about because he's so fucking silly. So, and there's some talent there. There was before they shot themselves in the foot on that. And Roddy's story is the devil is really MJF, and he's the one pulling all this. And then Page nails Roddy, and Roddy takes a bump out. And referee Aubrey told Samoa Joe to leave because she was feeling her oats that night. And then Roddy jumped Page from behind, and the bell rang for the match between Roddy and Page. And Joe just leaves. Your thoughts so far?
I like Joe. I hate Roddy Strong. You can say whatever you want about Adam. Which Adam is it? Adam Page? The Hangman? And boy, Bruce Pobans must be upset about someone sullying the good name of the Hangman. But Roddy Strong is the one with go-away heat, not Adam Page.
Oh, I didn't say Adam Page had except with me, he's got go-away heat. But I mean, it's not like that he's electrifying even their crowd when he comes out. They're not standing up and jumping up and down going, yeah, Page, get him. No, I agree with you that they want Roddy to just leave and never return like Felix Unger's wife. But, and it's not, Roddy's one of the best workers on the roster. But they've done nothing to show that, and they've done everything to make people go, what the fuck is this stupid shit on my TV screen? By the way, they've had him act, and the things they've had him do is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. They found out FU wasn't Felix Unger. It was fuck you.
And so then they have a match, and Roderick Strong's work is impeccable when he's being presented in a promotion where the athleticism and the sports-based presentation is the key. He excels. He's always in great shape. He lays his shit in. He's got animated selling. He can have a match with anybody. And conversely, Page does same old shit that he always does and blah. But however, and like I said, you could have given Roddy enough credibility even with his size issue, which has been the only drawback he's ever had. Well, he's not a cunning linguist on the promos, but as a wrestler. But you could give him enough credibility that he could be putting top baby faces over if he's a heel or vice versa, and it would mean something, and he would mean something. But they've neutralized that. And meanwhile, Page has been pushed to the moon. And would you say it's fair that he's as over as he's ever going to be in this company right now?
I can't see him ever getting more over. Well, I shouldn't say that. I think they'll turn him heel. Because they have to. And they already teased something with him and MJF, and the Bucks are supposed to come back as heels.
Okay, well, you're right. The only way to make him more popular is to switch him heel.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
like Swerve, like Samoa Joe, like all the really popular heels.
So anyway, there was never a doubt about who was going to win this match because Roddy never wins, but did you see the finish?
I don't even remember, actually.
The dead eye that was not dead
yes,
on.
where he didn't even come close to it, yes.
Okay, folks, the dead eye is where Page bends over under the guy and picks him up, sort of like Bob Holly used to start the Alabama Slam, right? He's got the guy hanging upside down over his back with his own head in between their legs, and he drops to his knees, allegedly spiking their head to the canvas behind his ass, right? He forgot he's like 6'2" and Roddy's like 5'7". And when he dropped him, Roddy's head was, what was it, 6, 7, 8 inches off the mat, and the shot was clear. He just, apparently it was a giant upper thigh drop to Roderick Strong because that's the only part of Roddy's body that actually underwent any fucking contact with anything.
It was gravity.
It was gravity all along. And 1, 2, 3. And we were 22 minutes into the program from seeing what I just described there. So, should we move on?
I don't know what else there is to say. It's awful.